welcome to another edition of Our Explainer. Today, we're unpacking something pretty heavy, but honestly, absolutely crucial if we want to grasp how modern air travel got so incredibly safe. We're looking at the Charkhi Dadri disaster, a mid-air collision in India. It's a terrifying story, for sure, one of the deadliest in aviation history. Let's just jump right in and see exactly how a routine flight path turned into an absolute nightmare, and ultimately, how the whole world responded.
So picture this. You're standing on the ground in 1996. Just a normal evening, right? But then, literally in a matter of seconds, that normal evening turns into a living nightmare. Witnesses actually described it as fire falling from the clouds. Think about that. A massive commercial airplane just disappeared from the sky. Down below, it was pure chaos, burning debris raining down on the streets. This wasn't just your standard crash. It was an event so massive, it sent shockwaves through the entire global aviation community.
Part 1. Fire Raining from Heaven, November 12, 1996.
On that day, near Delhi, two giants of the sky were sharing the exact same airspace, carrying nearly 350 people combined. And in just a matter of seconds, they met a catastrophic fate. 349, we really need to pause on that number for a second. 349 lives lost instantly. To put that into perspective, entire families, kids, crew members, gone in the blink of an eye. 0 survivors. It's a staggering, heartbreaking loss, and it's exactly why investigators literally had no choice but to piece together this puzzle and make sure it never happened again. Part 2, a crowded airspace. The moments just before the crash. Okay, let's dive into this setup. Because what makes this tragedy so haunting is how completely normal everything was right before it happened. Inside those cabins, passengers are just eating, sleeping, getting excited for their trips. But let's look at the paths. On one hand, you've got Saudi Arabian Airlines Flight 763 taking off from Delhi, climbing through 14,000 feet, mostly carrying pilgrims and families. On the flip side, Kazakhstan Airlines Flight 1907 is arriving, descending toward Delhi. And to keep them safely apart, air traffic control gave a very strict order. The Kazakhstan plane was told explicitly to hold its altitude at 15,000 feet. Part 3, the fatal misunderstanding. Cockpit confusion. Now, looking at those numbers, there should have been plenty of safe airspace between them, right? One at 14,000, the other holding at 15,000. And on the radar screens in the control tower, everything looked totally fine. But an unseen breakdown was happening inside one of those cockpits. The fatal flaw here? Language. The Kazakhstan pilots really struggled with English, and reports later showed this language barrier caused massive confusion in the cockpit. So instead of staying put at 15,000 feet like they were ordered, the Kazakhstan plane just kept descending, lower and lower, right into the path of the climbing Saudi flight. Let's walk through the exact timeline here so you can see how fast this unfolded. Step 1. Saudi Flight 763 departs Delhi and climbs. Step 2. ATC orders the Kazakhstan plane to hold at 15,000 feet. Step 3. Because of that severe cockpit confusion, the Kazakhstan crew totally misunderstands and drops below 15,000. And then Step 4. At roughly 6:40 p.m., these two massive jets are suddenly nose to nose. The pilots literally had seconds to react. No way to avoid it. The Kazakhstan plane's wings sliced straight through the Saudi aircraft, in midair, setting off a massive explosion that lit up the night sky. Part 4, Searching for Answers, the investigation. Now, what's really interesting here is what investigators found when they dug into the rubble. After the mid-air blast, the Saudi plane lost all control and crashed into fields, while the Kazakhstan jet broke apart. Rescue teams found an absolutely horrific scene. But investigators made a beeline for those black boxes. They needed the undeniable truth. And when the official reports came out months later, well, it wasn't a mechanical glitch, not at all. It was a cascade of human errors. The Kazakhstan pilots dropped below their altitude due to communication failures, severe language barriers, and total cockpit confusion. A deadly chain reaction of misunderstandings. Part 5. Changing aviation safety forever. A turning point. As horrifying as this was, it served as a massive, absolute game changer for modern aviation. The whole industry, along with the Indian government, knew the system was fundamentally broken and had to be fixed immediately. So what happened? First, India rolled out strict new air safety rules. Second, they installed way better radar systems to give controllers a crystal clear picture of the sky. And third, and this is absolutely crucial for anyone flying today, collision warning systems known as TCOS became mandatory worldwide. This tech literally yells at pilots if another plane gets too close. It's the ultimate backup when human communication fails us.
But you know, even with all these incredible tech upgrades and mandatory systems protecting us today, Charkhi Dadri is still one of the starkest warnings we have. Hundreds of lives ended in seconds, all because of a simple misunderstanding. So I'll leave you with this. As our skies get more and more crowded every single year, could a single miscommunication still bring down a giant of the sky? It's exactly why we can never, ever afford to forget the lessons of 1996. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.